Alright, we are out here in the backyard working on what should be a pretty easy project. I'm going to hang up some of the cafe lights that you see around. I think the recommended way to go is with some wire. This I think is 1/16 wire. This is a kit I got on Amazon. I actually bought it over a year ago and it's just been sitting around until I got around to doing this. But it comes with all the eye bolts, some springs, some more specialized hooks, and the crimps. So I think that should be enough to get the job done. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is go here as my starting point off the corner of the house out to this oak tree, and then I'm going to come down to the corner of my pergola. From there I'll cross back under the first one over to that tree, and then it's going to come straight over the top of us over to this tree. So it's going to kind of make a star formation, which is going to give plenty of light for the backyard. Okay, so just to orient you, there's my outlet. I'm up here under the eave here. Luckily for me, in my master bedroom, I'm currently renovating. You can see that in some other videos of mine. So I was able to go inside and look up into this wall where I have a stud behind here. And there should be one right about here. What I'm going to do is drill in a pilot hole, and then I'm going to screw in this eye bolt. And that will be the start of our string right here. Okay, got that in there. There we go. Alright, now we're going to go across to this little oak tree right here. So we're headed up there. I just wanted to show you real quick what the plan is. We're going to get some wire, enough to wrap around that bigger trunk just that you can see on the top of the ladder. And again, you'll see this all in a second. Probably a foot or two of wire. And then we're going to make a loop in each end of the wire, and we're going to use these little crimps, and we're going to crimp the wire so it makes a loop, and then the two loops will go around the tree and then meet up, and we'll hook them together with one of these carabiners. Okay, so the carabiner is secured in both the loops. So we're going to do that same thing on the two other trees, but we're going to do an eye bolt on the other piece of wood. So I'm going to do that. I won't show you all of that since you just saw me do both of those things. Alright, I've got the first string run from the corner of the house over there out to that tree. Not sure how well that comes up on the camera. And then it comes right back here to where I'm standing on this post. So I'm gonna go get a string of lights and see how this wire holds up with the weight of the lights on it. Okay, so we got it from here up to the tree. Kind of hard to see here. Yeah, it's a little hard to see, but it goes to the tree right there and then swings back down and I gotta add a new string. We'll go down there, and then I think the plan is to cut over to here, and then from there, whoop, over to there, and that should illuminate the whole backyard. All right, all the lines are hung. Two more things I gotta do. You can see the little ends of the zip ties on each one. I've got to go cut all those off and then add in the light bulbs. I kind of wish I would have got a little bit further to this tree. I'm about 15-20 feet short, but we'll see how it looks when it's all turned on. Okay, time lapse time. Alright, all the lights are up. I think I'm going to test it right now in the daytime and then I'll show you what it looks like when the sun goes down. Alright guys, so there you can see the final product. So just to recap, there are 50 feet strands of lights, and there are 3 of those. So there's 150 foot total out here. And then I got the hanging system from Amazon. I actually had to get 2 of them to get some extra wire, and it helped to have some extra of the hooking mechanisms to get the wire hooked on the trees. Overall, it was a pretty simple install. It probably took a total of 2 or 3 hours. First step was hanging the wire. Next step was zip tying the light strands to the wire, and then the last step was cutting off the zip tie ends and putting in the light bulb. I'll leave a link for the wire system from Amazon in the description below. The lights I got from Costco again. I think they actually shifted their supply of these lights to a different product, because I was there last week and I got the last box of these lights, and there was a different type of cafe lights in stock. So okay guys, I'm going to give you a few shots of the lights at different times as the afternoon's coming down into the evening. It's getting darker. That way you can see how the lights look. I'll leave you with that, and we'll see you in the next video.